Hello folks, hello. I'm working on a short story today for a magazine, trying to, get my, they say you should be concise, and what's more concise than a short story, Let's see what kind it was. All locked up tight, like a tomb, I noted, with a nervous chuckle afterwards, like you'd expect. All your dead relatives are buried down there. Yeah. Dominique asked. This isn't the Dominique from the other story I'm working on. Just someone I decided to give the same name because, I don't know, no reason. I like the name. It's my favorite name. My favorite French name. Let's see. I wasn't sure if buried was the right term. No, just the ones from when the castle was built. I noted. Most of them died disease and stuff. A lot of them are old. A lot of them are down there. There are little kids, or even babies. Anyways, people died young back then. Yeah. Most of them down there are probably only a few decades older than we are. Bell added. Dominique shivered a little. I'm glad I live in modern times where you don't die. Catch a flu and die, he said. I didn't know. When she did, I thought of all those people who did die of the flu one of these days. I thought it was just all those people who died of the flu. I thought of all those people who die of the flu these days. I thought it was just old people. I heard some guy on TV, some guy in his 30s, died of it. I was glad. That was in America. Let's see, news guy. That was in America. Maybe the flu was nastier there because of all the people and incubation factors, overuse of hand sanitizer and liquid soap, those sort of things, immune disease sort of things. What do you think it is like being dead? Dominique asked me, so I hope to not find out anytime soon. I replied, kind of as a joke. Is that the right phrasing? Kind of as a joke. Belle outstretched her hands. Arms and hands. I think it's like when you're driving in fast in winter, and you roll down a window, put your hand out into that wind, that deep chill. Bella rambled. I think that's what it feels like to be dead, but you never get warm. You can't just take your hand out of the wind and close the window and let the heater warm you again. Let's see. Boy, I miss Diet Pepsi. Maybe I'm becoming an addict again. Let's see, bell. That's scary sounding. Scary, Dominique noted. I heard people were afraid. I heard hell is supposed to be hot, but maybe it's actually opposite. Maybe it's heaven that's warm. I looked to the doors, to the catacomb, and pictured myself opening the door, heading down the steps to the room with the dozens of sarcophaguses just standing and collecting dust. I thought of the night Father locked me in down there when as punishment for not studying the family tree to his satisfaction. This was after Mother died. She would have never tolerated Father doing what he did. You don't love your family, huh? He asked me. So tonight, you're going to spend the night with your family. Get acquainted with them. I pleaded with him as you expect a little girl to. I dragged my feet and I fought with him, for he was so strong. He might as well have been the world's strongest man. He didn't flinch. I clawed him with my long nails or bit him with my sharp little teeth. Even when I started screaming shrilly like some unhappy little bird, he didn't relent. He took me all the way through the house to the catacomb entrance. He opened said entrance, took me down to the main crypt, and left me there, locking the door, the gate, at the top of the stairs behind him. Let's see. Just a second, folks. I spent a lot of the night. I screamed for the servants, and they didn't reply. I didn't spend much of the night at the gate, at the top of the stairs. I actually spent most of it down in the main crypt, right among the dead. I couldn't see any dead people, naturally. They were all sealed up tight, kind of like mummies in the pyramids, at least till those asshole grave robbers showed up. I stayed down there by the dead to keep an eye on them. I was a little girl. I didn't understand things like the dead coming back to life. Understand that dead things couldn't come back to life. I thought that my living people being around the dead had some kind of magical effect on them. Like they could come back to life. Life in the presence of the living. I think a lot of kids have this belief. Maybe it isn't as common as believing in monsters. Monsters in the Closet, Part 3. Oh, what a beautiful day. That's unacceptable. I need to get a drink. Let's see. Anyway, I thought that the people in the sarcophaguses were going to wake up during the night, open up their lids, climb out and chase me. I pictured them at the time as regular looking people. I didn't understand. Now the people dead for hundreds of years were usually just bones and rags. Usually just bones and rags in the present. I wouldn't have been scared of. I think if those for some reason I'm not as scared of skeletons. The idea of live skeletons as I am of let's see, living looking dead people. No. Let's see. I thought these dead people would get up and chase me around. Maybe I could. Let's see, did I cry out for servants? Father probably told him not to. No, I guess I don't need that line. Chasing around. There was room to maneuver in the, let's see, catacombs, not crypt. In the catacombs. Family crypt. In the main crypt. I saw myself dodging ghosts like people all night and all night down there. I couldn't dodge them if I was stuck up at the gate at the top of the stairs. All I could do up there was stand petrified. This big crowd, dusty, ghoulish people came at me. Mother wasn't entombed down there, at least. For some reason, her family wanted her buried in the family cemetery. In their family cemetery. Very quite far from Kandar Castle. Keldar Castle. Father agreed. For some reason, he found it unnatural for her to be buried at the castle. Even though the wives of many dukes have been placed in that crypt. Entombed. Is entombed the same? No, it's not. Entombed means... Entombed doesn't mean buried. I don't think so. I'll have to check on that. Alright folks, have a nice day. See you later.